This video is a collection of all my 10 photography shorts building on one another. Learn about the elements of art and other photo tips and see how they can unlock the secret to taking better photos. What are the 7 elements of art? Here is a great way to think about them. The elements of art are the basic key ingredients that are used in the making of great art. The artist is like a chef who skillfully arranges raw ingredients and combines them just in their right proportion to create something that is both beautiful and tasty. In the visual arts, these elements are line, shape, value, form, texture, color, and space. If you learn how to properly use these ingredients, you too can create stunning images. In this series, we are going to cover each one of these elements in great detail and learn how they can help you take your photos to the next level. Do you want to improve your photos but don't know how? Here is a quick tip. Ignore the subjects before you and pay attention instead to the elements of art like line. Lines can be straight, zigzag, or wavy. They can be free-flowing and organic, or mechanical, structural, and geometric. They can move in a spiral. Lines can be thin and delicate, or energetic and expressive. Vertical lines are strong and stable. Horizontal lines tend to be calming, while diagonal lines are dynamic. Lines generate movement. They make your eye move around the picture, sometimes pulling your attention to the focal point, or even surrounding and framing your subject. Next time you're looking through your camera lens, pay particular attention to the countless lines around you and use them to help improve your overall composition. You want to improve your photos? Here is a quick tip. Pay attention to the elements of art, like shape. Shapes are flat, so they don't have any depth. They can be organic or geometric. They can have different values, colors, and textures from their surroundings. We don't think about shapes generally when framing a picture. We focus much more on the details, colors, etc. But if you pay close attention, you'll observe that shapes are formed within your picture frame, which itself is a rectangular shape. Positive shape, also known as the figure, refers to the shapes of actual objects. Negative shape, or the ground, refers to the empty spaces that surround the figure. If lines are the structure of your composition, then shapes are the building blocks. So the next time you're looking through your camera lens, pay attention to the different types of shapes and use them to help organize and improve your overall composition. Do you want a tip on how to improve your photos? Stop focusing on the subject and pay attention to the elements of art, like texture. Here's why. Through our sense of touch, we come to understand and familiarize ourselves with the world around us. Therefore, pictures that bring texture to the forefront resonate and connect with the viewer. We use all sorts of words to describe how things feel, such as smooth, rough, soft, furry, bumpy, shiny, fluffy or hairy, sharp, slimy, wet, dry, velvety, and so on. In order to bring textures out of the objects around you, lighting is key. When light strikes the objects from an angle, textures come to life. So the next time you're looking through your camera lens, notice and appreciate the countless textures around you, sometimes even at your local dumpster. Here's a quick tip on how you can improve your photos. Use the elements of art like forms and values, and here's why. We live in a three-dimensional world made up of various forms. Our eyes can also detect countless values. Forms and values go hand in hand. They are the muscles of your composition. Therefore, pictures that bring wide range of values and forms really stand out from the competition. Through their weight and balance, they intensify the drama, which in art is good. So instead of focusing on the subject or colors, learn to see the forms beneath each subject. Consider the optimum angle to make the three-dimensional forms pop out. Next, consider your light source carefully. When light strikes the objects from an angle, 3D forms come to life. Notice the difference in these two photos, even when the subject is the same. So the next time you're looking through your camera lens, pay attention to each form and use a wide range of values no matter what colors are on top. Do you want to know whether your photos are strong or weak? Here is a quick tip. Turn any photo to black and white. If you still love it, you have a good image. If you don't, color is distracting you and concealing the weakness. As a great teacher once told me, you can't hide behind black and white. Eliminating color in any photo is one of the quickest ways to see what's really there, what your pictures are really made of, and that is values. Values are the muscles of your pictures. Without them, images fall flat. People pay way more attention to colors, but neglect values. Aim therefore to have lots of values, ranging from white to shades of gray and black. Now you know what to look for. Here's a quick tip on how to improve as a photographer. Slow down, take time, and appreciate the almost but not quite hidden beauty that abounds in your world, sometimes even in a parking lot. Are you looking for small ways to improve your photos? Here is a quick tip. Slow down, take time to notice and appreciate the almost but not quite hidden beauty that abounds in your world, sometimes even in the palm of your hand. Are you looking for ways to improve your photos? Here is a quick tip. Get closer and take time to notice and appreciate the almost but not quite hidden beauty that abounds in your world, sometimes even in the most inconspicuous object. I tell my students this all the time. It doesn't matter if all you have is your phone with you. Good photos can come out of anywhere. Slow down and pay attention to your surroundings, because beauty abounds everywhere in your world, sometimes even at your local laundromat. Here is a quick tip. Ignore the subject and focus instead on the elements and principles of art, like shape, color, value, pattern, contrast, and rhythm. This is what good photos are made of.